morning, you guys. Welcome to day 11. It is 2:53 according to my stove and 2:52 according to my microwave. I should apparently fix that. And I am not planning on cooking this morning. I have enough leftovers in the refrigerator that I really just don't need to do that. I've been up for a little while, doing a load of laundry right now, and I have in the refrigerator, I have some of the teriyaki pineapple rice left over, so I'll take a small container of that, and I'm going to chop up a Korean melon to take with me, and so I'll have those two together as a meal, and then I'm going to make a salad. Always do that. So that will consist of, I don't have any spinach in the house, which is almost unheard of, but there's a partial head of iceberg lettuce in there, which super not exciting, but I'll chop some of that up and use that as a layer, and then my coleslaw cabbage stuff as a layer, and then I've got some cucumbers in there, and rice, and pickles, and raisins. That might be it. That might be it. That might be all the layers that I get. There might be a chopped up red pepper in there. If there's a chopped up red pepper in there, I'll probably sprinkle some of that in there as well, because that always adds a nice sweetness and crunch. So there's that. So that will be one meal as well. And then I don't know if I'm going to eat before I leave for work or not. I probably will, seeing as it's only 3 o'clock and I don't leave until 5. I'm not hungry right now. It's one of the things I have tried so hard to instill in my brain is eat when hungry, stop when full. The stopping when full part really isn't an issue for me. My mom was never growing up, you have to finish your plate, there's starving kids in other countries. I mean, we had no money. We were dirt poor. But my mom made good food and I ate what I was hungry for, and that was it. And maybe I ended up eating the rest of it as a leftover later. I don't know. That's what my kids do. If they don't, that's not necessarily true. If my kids poke around with supper because they decide they don't like it and it's perfectly good food, then they're just being picky, and they'll see it at the next meal until they finish it, and then they can have something else. But if they truly and really truly are just full and they've eaten 2/3 of their supper, that's fine. I'm not going to keep the rest of it for them to have to finish later. But maybe I did that. Maybe we had leftovers of the same thing the next meal. I don't know. I don't remember. But so I am trying really hard to only eat if I'm hungry, and I'm really not hungry yet, which is kind of surprising because usually by the time I get done showering and I do putz around the house a little bit and then I get on here with you guys, I'm usually starving. It's not the case today. So anyway, if I do eat something, fine, that's great. I also have some French onion soup left over. My husband had some for supper last night, really liked it. He accidentally fed our 17-year-old the same thing as the other 5 kids were eating last night, which was a tuna pasta salad that he made. And she didn't bother to say anything. So she had a meat last night at supper, and she has been meat-free for probably about 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that. And so when I had talked to him last night, I asked him, so what did you feed the kids? And when I came home, and he was telling me, and I said, well, what did you feed Samantha? And he said, same thing. And I said, I thought you were going to be supportive of this I don't want to eat meat anymore thing. And he goes, oh shoot, I forgot. And so then she was actually doing the dishes at the time, and he said, child, why didn't you say something? And she said, it's okay. So it's okay. She'll just start again today, and maybe she'll be vegan from today on for the next 5 or 6 weeks, and then maybe my husband will forget and she'll eat something and whatever. It doesn't really matter. But anyway, she's not an ethical vegan, so it's not that big of a deal. She just doesn't really enjoy most meat. She doesn't see the need for increasing the amount of pollution that we have in the earth in terms of factory farming. So she's fine with not eating meat, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, there is some of the French onion soup left. If I wanted to have some of that for breakfast, I could. It was really good. My husband made rice for me yesterday, so I have some rice for today that I can put into stuff and make into other meals if I need to. But that's going to be the extent of my morning. I'm going to do some laundry, finish up some laundry, and I don't normally work 3 days up north at my other job, so I have 2 pairs of scrubs. I have a pair of scrubs for Wednesday and a pair of scrubs for Thursday, and that's it. Well, if you wear them on Tuesday and Wednesday, then you don't have anything to wear on Thursday. So I'm doing laundry. I totally could wear some dress clothes and wear my dress shoes and that would be fine, but I really like wearing sneakers to work, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just do laundry instead, and that'll have to do. So anyway, guys, if I think of anything else, I will let you know, and otherwise, I am just gonna putz around the house for a little while, maybe a couple hours, and head on up to work. I would love to chat with you guys in the truck on my way to work, because I'm stuck in the truck with my own thoughts for an hour. I have lots of them, lots of thoughts. And I can't. It's pitch black in my truck in the morning. It's dark out. And I did try one morning, I think it was Tuesday morning, to see what it would look like, and you couldn't see anything at all. It was dark. So anyway, I just have to save all of my thoughts up for later and catch you guys again in a little bit. Talk to you later. Well, hello there. I am currently driving home, and I just passed a Dollar General store that I haven't stopped at in probably about a year, but I was thinking about the last time I stopped there, and I don't remember what it was, but some kind of a junk foody type thing. It had to have been vegan, because I was vegan at that point, and it had to have been gluten-free, because I've been gluten-free for a very long time now. But that being said, I was just thinking that, boy, you know, this whole diet challenge thing is really kind of convenient, because even if I was hungry, which I'm actually not, but if I was hungry and I wanted to stop, there's really just, I don't think there's really anything there that I could eat. Maybe I could get a can of fruit cocktail or something like that. Ugh. But they don't really sell junk food that has no oil or is, well, I guess they do have rice type things, but not like a whole food rice. But anyway, so it was just making me think that, you know, I'm really glad that I'm doing this challenge, because then you can't stop, you know, there's nothing there to eat. So it's like a control mechanism. It's actually really kind of nice, to be honest with you. And I was wondering if people see it the same way as I do, or if people see it as a, holy cow, this is way too restrictive, I can't stand this. Because for me, it gives me a really good sense of, I don't know, really good peace of mind, I guess, that I know what is allowed and what's okay on my food plan and what's not. And anything that's not just isn't an option. I really do well with that type of thing. And I know I've talked to you before about a lady, Susan Pierce Thompson, and she did a lecture on, well, basically what her entire theory is all about is in terms of her program. It's called Bright Line Eating. And so her bright lines are things that you don't cross. They're absolutes in your life. So for her group, it is no sugar, no flour, eat only what you have written down that you're going to eat, and weigh and measure all your food, which hang on just a second, sorry about this, guys. I'm totally against the concept of weighing and measuring your food. I think that you should be able to, I mean, if you're going to eat a vegetable that's 100 calories per pound, I would think that you should be allowed to eat as many pounds of vegetables as you're going to eat. Now, if you're never going to eat a vegetable and you're going to eat pizza, then maybe weighing your pizza would be a good idea, so you only have a little bit. I'm not sure about that, but I just can't, I can't go with the weighing and measuring fruits and vegetables, because they're going to make you fat, because I don't think that's possible. But I really do like her concept of bright lines in terms of absolutes. So at the dollar store, do they have freshly made rice? No. Do they have fresh fruit? I don't think so. And do they have fresh vegetables that are cooked in yummy ways? Not very likely. So therefore, there's just nothing there that I would want to eat. So cool. No snacky food, no junk food. I don't need to worry about it, because there's nothing there. And to me, that's really kind of liberating. I don't have to worry about thinking, oh, I really want, I don't know, a Twix bar or a peanut butter crackers or something something like that. It's just not an option. And that to me is kind of comforting. Whereas I kind of wonder for how many people they would find that to be just so restrictive that it would make them miserable. So I was wondering for you guys, if you guys could tell me what you thought. What are your thoughts thoughts on that? Is it something that you're doing this price challenge with me and you're like, you know, this is pretty easy. I kind of like this. I just eat the food that I have and it's what I can eat and it's all good. Or is it, oh my gosh, this is horrible. I can't have this and I can't have that and I want to have this, but I can't stop to get it because it's not on a list of options. Blah, blah, blah. So I was just curious about what you guys thought about that. I honestly couldn't think of anything that I would want to buy at the Dollar General food-wise anyway, but that's kind of besides the point. Dollar General in this case stands for any establishment that has food in it, not just the Dollar General store. But anyway, I was curious to hear what you guys thought. So leave your comments below. Let me know. Is this too restrictive? Is it just perfect? Excuse me. But yeah, anyway, I am on my way home. I'm going to drive for about the next 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm going to be home, hang out with my kiddos for a few minutes, visit with my husband, and go to bed because I'm tired. I've only been up for 16 hours, so it's not too bad yet. A couple more hours and I'll probably be pretty tired, but anyway, kind of hoping to sleep through the night tonight. We'll see. I mean, I never I never do, but it's always a hope. I always am like, oh, maybe I'll sleep tonight, and then I don't. Then I'm up and I'm like, okay, whatever. But tomorrow we have plans. We have things that we're going to be doing, so I don't really want to have to try to take a nap in the middle of the afternoon. Like, I swear, guys, it's ridiculous to take a nap when I'm not working for like 3 hours in the afternoon, and it's wonderful. It feels so good, but it's like I'm a child that needs a nap because I've been bad or something. I don't know. I don't have any recipe plans for tomorrow either, but I'm sure I'll come up with something that I want to work on. Actually, that's not true. I would like to make, it is called fried seaweed, which I know does not sound appealing at all. I get that. But it's not fried, first of all. You can make it in multiple different ways, but I would not choose to fry something. So basically you take nori sheets, seaweed, and cut them into strips, and then you mix a combination of rice flour and water. I don't think there's anything, maybe another ingredient or two. I'm not actually sure. Maybe some sugar, maybe some salt. I don't remember. Anyway, and then you make like a paste almost out of that, and you take a brush and you brush it on this the nori sheets, and then you dehydrate them. And you dehydrate them for a long time, like 7 to 8 hours. I think on like 135 degrees. But anyway, I thought that might be something fun to do with my kids, and the boys actually could eat something like that. I don't know if they would want to or not, but thought we might try it. It might be kind of fun. It's supposed to be a really crunchy, yummy snack. Oh, sorry about this, guys. Hang on just one second. It's supposed to be a really yummy, crunchy snack, and traditionally, I'm pretty sure that they do actually fry them, but I don't think that's necessary at all. No need to deep fry something if you can help it. So I might do that tomorrow, and if I do, I will video that. That would be fun. Anyway, so I'm probably not going to talk to you guys again. Oh, sorry. Here comes the whole steering wheel thing again. Hang on just one second. Sorry. I probably won't talk to you guys again when I get home because I really don't have anything else going on this evening. I don't need to go to the... That being said, I want to go to the grocery store, but that's kind of a drive for me. It's an Asian grocery store, and so I'm probably not going to do that tonight. But it would make sense to go because it's kind of on the freeway. You just kind of keep going, the interstate, just keep going. But I'm just gonna go home and go to bed instead. I'll try to work and get into the Asian mart, this food mart this weekend sometime. I don't know if that'll happen or not, but I need to. I'm almost out of Korean melons. Oh my gosh. And this is like the best place in the world to get green vegetables of any sort. It's also the best place in the world to get Japanese sweet potatoes if you are